our purposes, or we're meeting their pleasure today, then then we should be online, even as we... And look, we are. There you go. Well, I see something happening.
It's a lag, always a lag.
There we are. It's a lag. We're always lagging. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thrice good morning,
My gosh, we look tired this Monday morning.
Well, yeah, we were elves last night, so what are you going to do? Hey, more coffee. Coffee will fix it.
More coffee.
So welcome to Elevensies with Lisa and Anton, the morning show.
At 11.
It is, yes. And hopefully you'll be joining us for coffee or whatever beverage it is that is appropriate for you to be drinking at this particular time. Good morning, Heather. Hello.
Perhaps it's time for a second breakfast?
Second breakfast is before Elevensies, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because you have breakfast, second breakfast, Elevensies, and then you have lunch, and then, then you have tea. Well, it's really interesting. I was working, if somebody's actually watching us in the UK, this would be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is perfect tea time.
Tea time.
So Elevensies and tea time, it kind of works out. So on this side of the pond, we're likely to be drinking coffee, but they'll definitely be having tea and biscuits, probably ginger snaps. I would be having those.
Ginger snaps? Yes.
Oh, I do like ginger snaps. Oh. I do.
I like my digestive biscuits.
They're good
especially
too.
The ones with chocolate.
Mm.
You know.
Most people don't know what a chocolate digestive biscuit
never
is.
Have too much chocolate.
Oh, they're lovely. They're lovely.
Well, this isn't Friday where we
No. We're supposed to be talking about the moon.
The moon.
Magickal moon. Oh, I see.
Oh,
You've got a hearty moon or a moon heart.
A moon heart.
A moon heart. She loves
So, the moon is always new.
Yes, it is.
In the same sign as the sun.
So
if you were born Sunday, yesterday. If you were born yesterday.
Yeah, that'd be me.
If you were born yesterday, you would be Aries.
Bags of smoke straight up the middle.
Therefore, this new moon is the Aries new moon.
It is.
Aries is a cardinal sign. They enjoy changing the seasons, like the cardinal points on the wheel, yeah?
That's why they're so named, actually. Like
right.
The cardinal points.
And Aries obviously is very fiery, ruled by Mars. So the intention for this new moon could really be fueled with passion and drive and energy.
Getting stuff done.
And I'm really going to set my intention to try to be a little more focused and not drawn off track all the time.
I love it.
Because
I wear that squirrel.
Yeah. I wear so many hats. Yeah. Wear so many hats that sometimes I'll set out to do something and then people come around and ask me 50 questions or point to look at that squirrel, which there could have been a squirrel trying to get my chickens. So my train of thought or even my ability to finish sentences is sometimes made very difficult, not just because I'm an Aquarian. So my intention for this month is going to be to try to be more focused and really finish things before I allow somebody to derail me.
Right.
So I think that there might be some people around me that are going to be upset with me because I'm going to just say, I'll answer you when I'm finished with what I'm doing.
Does that mean by some people you mean me?
Well, and others that I work closely with who always want something.
I'm always in it. It's only the depth that varies. I've discovered.
I'm not saying I'm not going to do my share. I'm just saying that I really need to get a thought on paper sometimes.
Well, I know it's frustrating when you start many projects and you don't complete any because there's this fire pops up and somebody has to put that out and then we have to do that and then before you can do that we have to do this. And,
so what's your intention for the Aries?
I've got so much stuff I really need to focus on that have been pushed back so far, much like you. With we have to deal with this, we have to deal with that, we have to deal with the other, we have to
deal with Skittle.
Skittle. It was trashing the joint. Oh, God, no. You got to love him. Really need to... Likewise, I think focus for me will be particularly important. Lots of things. I mean, it's interesting. It's funny, I was talking to you the other day. I said we really need to focus on some IT improvements and stuff like that because that's one of the hats I wear.
And finishing up this book.
Oh, God, yeah.
And getting a new sign.
And getting
the yard cleaned up.
Okay, and stop. And stop now. Okay, because I'm very task orientated.
And you get overwhelmed. See,
and
this
when
is
you
what
start to
happens to
put
people.
like 57,000 things that all have to have priority one, you can't do it.
Right.
You can't do it, and it's tricky. And you're going to learn to fly, young lady, in a minute. I'm telling you.
Oh, she's trying a different approach. She's going to leap from there onto the table. Yeah.
I suspect straight into the camera or something.
I can see her in the corner of the camera.
She's such a hambone.
She's a turd.
Yes, Heather. One thing at a time is the only way to go. It's truth. You know, people make these claims. They say, "Oh, women can." Oh, good morning, Sparky. Good morning, Gilda. Nice of you to join us.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah, like. Women tend to say women can multitask and blokes can't do it. But I beg to differ. There's no such thing as multitasking.
No, there is.
Even in a computer, it's time slice multitasking. It does
it's
one
time
thing
slicing.
at once.
Okay, right.
Unless you have a multi-threaded processes.
Right,
yeah?
but when you come home, let's say you come home and you know that you have to do laundry, you have to make dinner, and you have 3 or 4 tasks. Well, what you need to do is put the laundry in and let it wash. Put the water on to boil for whatever the pasta.
Right.
Wash the dishes while those 2 things are going.
But
that
you can't
is
simultaneously wash the dishes whilst putting the laundry in.
No, but you can, like you say, slice task it so that you can end up with things done. If you stood there and watched the pot boil, you'd never get your laundry done.
No,
if you watched the laundry, you never get your dishes done.
I think we do a pretty good job of filling our idle time. We don't
what idle time?
We don't just sit there and watch blue bars, as in the IT.
Oh,
just sit there while this installs for half an hour. Wouldn't it be lovely to have a job like that where people paid you to do that?
Right. But I am going to really try to harness this kind of Mars energy to push forward for the next couple of weeks. Yeah.
Very direct. And yeah, it does mean sometimes there will be the odd feather ruffled, I'm sure. But, sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and get on with it. Just got to. And it isn't going to fix itself. And there is a point, lead, follow, or get out the chuffing way.
Right.
Really is.
And I told you she was going to jump
You
on
are trouble. You are trouble.
So this new moon finishes up the cardinal signs, and the full moon will actually be in Scorpio.
Ah, right. Yeah. Well,
so in a couple of weeks, we'll be talking about the Scorpio new moon, and Scorpio is also ruled by Mars. So we have
Scorpio full moon.
The Scorpio full moon. So we have this whole. Really? Oh dear.
Apparently, it's all about her.
We have this whole month
about her.
of being able to harness Mars energy.
Because that's the old rulership of Scorpio, isn't it? It used to be
the ancient
rulership, or
where now it's Pluto. Yeah.
The medieval rulership, however you want to.
However, Mars itself is in Gemini, which is a little entertaining.
Well, yeah, there can be.
It makes people want to gossip.
Fractured energies as well.
Yeah,
can
it makes
be,
people want to
cohesive.
gossip. Please stop hurting me. Thank you very much. She's so silly.
Anybody want a cat?
Yeah.
Free to go down.
Yeah. Skittle is up to mischief. She is always.
That's her middle name.
To mischief.
It is.
She's tiny and stinky.
Napoleon complex has to be said.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mars energy. Yeah, we can use it. We're going to ruffle a few feathers. I'm sure that happens. You just when you have to get stuff done, you really there is a time for action, and the time is
right.
now.
But I think that my advice about Mars being in Gemini is try to be direct. It's not about gossiping, talking behind people's back, and stirring up a war. This is an opportunity to say, I need to say this to you because this and this may affect you. You need to, take this on board and not just, spew more stuff around.
And not ignore it, ideally. Yeah, I mean, you have to get army with things, which is a very martial thing, obviously.
Martian, yes.
Yeah. So you tell them what you're going to tell them it, and tell them what it is you've just told them.
Right.
So
here's what we're going to do.
Especially where we've got Gemini energy, where it's like, but I could. No,
I need to have 10 projects.
Focus.
Here's what we're going to do, and here's how we're going to do it. Okay. So let me just say, here's what we're going to do, and here's how we're going to do it. Now tell me, what are we going to do, and how are we going to do it? And if you can do that, I think you'll make it through these next couple of weeks.
Now where are you going? We're coming with you. No, you want to stay there. Oh, right. Now what you do? We're coming with you.
So I think that, honestly, no, this new moon energy is about being direct.
Mm-hmm.
Working really hard.
Yep.
Mars is the one who endures. Aries is the pioneer. So whatever intention you set, be prepared to put in the work to achieve it, because you're going to have to.
Task's not going to finish itself. I'm sorry,
you're going to have to get behind it. Going to have to get behind it and work. But a little hard work never really scared anybody around here. So.
And it is important to in communication be very clear. Especially when it's your job to lead, when you need to accomplish
if it's your
everything.
intention and you have to figure it out, then you need to be
you need to you need to be clear and succinct, and people that are working with you need to understand what it is. So
what's the goal here? What's the goal?
What are we trying to accomplish? What are we trying to do? And don't throw it up in the, there's a squirrel. Oh, what about this? And did you know the other day I had this most amazing lunch? No.
We're focused on this task.
Focus. Let's focus and really get on with it, because that Gemini that loves to look around and wonder and all that fun stuff can be
grand rising. I don't know what that means.
Well, it's almost like a grand showing of Leos by the sound.
Oh right.
I don't know. They'll explain, I'm sure. So that's pretty much it. I think that's the key to being successful in all your interactions. Be clear and be succinct.
It is time for card of the day.
Is it? Is it really? Let's see what card.
Since I am cradling skits over here,
you've been adopted. You've been monopolized.
She's very Mars, even though she's Cancerian. Oh, she will get what she wants.
Cancerian. Ooh, Ace of Wands.
Ooh, building.
Yes, very much about
Ace of Fire.
Well, in the classical term of that, this would be the Ace of Fire. This would be very much the epitome of potentiality, for want of a better word.
The epitome.
Epitome? No, epitome. You'd be screwed if you tried to learn English as a second language. It's
a
How do you even spell these words? What are you talking about? So this is very much about
Happy Monday, Dane.
Yeah. Very much about, this is like the inception, in the beginning was a thought. Without that thought, without that spark of inspiration, nothing follows. And for me, this is very much about the inception and the potentiality of everything. So it's a card which is ideally suited to a new moon in Aries and everything we were talking about before. Aces are very much, here, now, pivotal. It's occurring right now. This is key, this is fundamental. It's not something at some indeterminate point down the road. We're talking about like right now, this very second. So now is the time for action. I have to go listen to that song again. So I think it's by the Selectors. I don't know. Now is the time for action.
I don't know.
It's really good. It was good.
So what's your advice for today for this card?
Get it done.
Get it done.
Get it done. Be clear in your thinking, and you must make a start. That there is no procrastination is not going to serve you at all today. It's not. Just get it done.
Right. So my reading for this card for everyone for today is time to make a plan of action. Right? What is it that you want to achieve, and how? What are the steps to achieving it? And then get to work. It's also, I think, a time to maybe set some boundaries. A lot of time we have that energy of allowing people to kind of run over us. So I think that this wand today is kind of saying, hold your power and set your boundaries. And he's just being so cute.
Focus.
And look at your list, put it in order, figure out how you're going to do it. So even though you might not achieve anything other than your list today, meaning making your list, not finishing it. So make your list, get yourself organized, set your intention, get on with it. Happy Monday.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And understand, it's the conductor that holds the wand that drives the orchestra or the band or whatever. So this is about, Grasp that one, direct that energy.
Hi, Liz.
Direct that energy. This is a time for action, definitely. Get her done, as they say. I'm sorry, I can do an absolutely atrocious...
you can't do Southern accent.
I can't do American really well.
No.
You know, put my alumina altimeter in the garage.
There you go.
That's about it. That's
That's
all
it.
I can say. So there you go, guys.
All right,
thank
folks.
you so much for watching us.
Have a wonderful Monday.
Indeed.
Happy
Have a
Monday.
productive Monday. You know, let's start the week and get on with it. And, you know, really
Yes.
seize life. You know, carpe diem. Seize the day, as it were, so to speak. So thank you so much for watching us. Like,
being
comment.
drooled on.
Oh no! Like, comment, and subscribe. The winner gets the free cat.
No, it's my Skiddo.
Okay. All right. So thank you again for watching, and we'll I don't know if we've got anything else planned for today. Probably not. I guess we'll probably see you.
We'll probably see you tomorrow with
Tomorrow.
some box openings.
Oh no, well
my
we'll
gosh.
start with Elevensies, and then there's probably going to be all sorts of boxes. Look, why are so many people joining us later? It's like they're all joining us later.
Well, they can
So
scroll
they
back
have to
and
roll back and
scroll
watch it.
back and watch because
Yeah.
there's some good stuff today.
Yeah, we talk about some interesting stuff.
All right.
So thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Do tell your friends. We're getting there. We're slowly creeping up on the subscriber count.
We need to get to 1,000.
We do.
Tell your
So
friends.
Please make it happen. And thank you. And have an amazing